Hello, everybody. I hope y'all doing wonderful on this Wednesday. I am, I like to talk to y'all for about 3 minutes and then I go straight to my thumbnails. Um, Being a mother is so extremely hard. Um, Definitely when your kids get a certain age and you can't reach them. Um, it's kind of sad. I want to break down a little bit, but I really can't because I don't know if it's a phase or if it's just hey toy or if it's like a long term um strand like it will never get fixed. But I don't know if y'all ever remember when Wendy broke down and she said her son did not like her. I had that same experience yesterday. Um my 14-year-old basically said she didn't like me, y'all. And you could say all this stuff and you say, well, if you don't like me, you can get out, and then you realize where she's going to go. Um, I'm here, and or you can do so much. You can try to persuade her, try to be her best friend, but at the end of the day, I'm still have to be a mommy, and I still take care of her, and I am here until she is 18, and that was like the worst pain in my life. Like, and a lot of times when you have kids, you want to see happiness. You don't want to see them go away. You want to be your kid's friend to a extent. You don't want to cripple them. But I'm just like at a place like I just leave her alone. Um and my mom was trying to give me like advice like I haven't noticed it. I know that being a teenager, a girl with a house full of boys is, and when I say boys is I have two boys, and even though my youngest is he just turned 2, and my oldest son's about to be 9, it might be a lot on her that I don't see. A lot of times we don't see our children. And our children probably see that I work a lot, and it hurt me, y'all. It did. It hurt me. Like yesterday, I was like, you know, I was so distant in my own house, and I don't know if it's just a phase. Um, and I had the most realest person say, "Oh, okay. If your daughter says she don't like you, and I say, hey, I know you got a teenager." She said, "No, she wouldn't say it in my face." And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna tell you this. My daughter don't play with me." She said her daughter was like, "I want to be with my daddy," and she said, "Okay." So she was like telling me the story that her daughter was 4 years old, or 4 or 5, and she sent her outside. And no, 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 you sit right here and wait for your daddy. And and I just look at like the bad decisions I made, or if I ever, I know there's certain things I don't do, or there's something that I hinder. I think I badger her, but it's not badgering because I want her to do well. I don't want her just to sit through life. Right now I've been always asking her what she wants to do, and she still don't know, and it's okay. She's 14, but I just need her to, want to be standing on her own. So, yes, I do tell her, hey, you are driving at, at your age that you'll be driving. Because I didn't have the opportunity. I literally I started driving at 21, then I stopped driving. Um, after I got in a car accident, and then now that I have my own license, I feel like that's very important for every woman to at least have her license and drive and be on her own time. She never have to wait on anybody. She can go. She's not afraid to, if a guy say, "Hey, I'm gonna pick you up," she has that ability to say, "No, I drive and I take myself home." So I really want her to have that ability. But yeah, I'm not going to give up on my child. That's not what I'm talking about right now. And that's I just had to vent. And a lot of people was making fun of Wendy and saying, "Ha ha ha, your son don't like you." But I felt that because even I think now her and her son have some type of good relationship. Now I think about it, her son probably seen a little bit more than what the world saw that he probably didn't like. And and Wendy, personally, I felt like Wendy probably was that she tried her best to be that all American mom later, and it was too late. And I think that's what happened to me as well, y'all. And that's real talk. I think I'm trying to be an all American mom, and she's seeing like, "Hey, I was with my grandparents. You never allowed me to do this. You never allowed me to do that, but you allow them to do this." And my brother is doing this, and he's doing great things. He's doing after school stuff, and now I'm a loner. I'm by myself, and I just have to understand, that I did deal with her later, and it's not a y'all can call me a bad mom all day long. It is what it is. Um, but at the end of the day, I I have to learn that your kids are you're not supposed to be here for your kids to like. So at the end of the day, if y'all dealing with like Ellen, well, you're dealing with kids that's growing through certain pains or they're getting a certain way, just have a little bit more patience with them. You don't have to kill them. No, that's just me. I didn't want to kill her, but I would just say I have to learn how to have patience, and also I have to understand that I was not always this all American mom. Okay, I was not at all. So let's get into the thumbnail, y'all. I vent about myself. Let's get into the thumbnail. So, y'all, I'm going to be real with y'all. This is girls talk. Our this is rated R talk, because I have to really say what I want to say. All right, it's no sugarcoating. There's no correctness. Hannah, how in the world do you get ready and hot and bothered to lay up with this man, and his baby mama have to come on this YouTube streets, social media to tell him to pay any type of financial support for his two children with her? See, this is why I am getting hard on Hannah. Okay, a lot of y'all don't understand why. It's because women like Hannah think they're winning, but they're actually losing and setting back a lot of single women that have standards to think that we're being bougie. This woman went on trip after trip, and not just trip with by herself. I'm not including that trip. I'm not talking about the trip that she went away without him. I'm talking about the trips that she goes with this man. She makes him look so good, like he's taking care of home. So she used Jasmine's kids to identify that, hey, he is taking care of his kids. No, he's not. He don't look like he takes care of none of them. Because I'll be honest with you, he saw his son's shoes at that little gym they went to. He saw how they looked on it, and he still allowed this mama to put those shoes on him. Okay, and you're talking about shoes. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, those shoes, and y'all might say, yeah, those shoes is not everyday shoes. But Hannah will post those children up like they are a happy family. They get fed in. But this other mama on the other side has to say, I hope you got your ducks in a row because she's going to be putting money on the books. What makes, I don't understand. That don't make any sense to me as a woman with kids. I can't even text back knowing you. But man tells me he has problems with his baby mama and he don't see his children. I don't even text back. I have kids myself. I'll be sitting there looking at, girl, you didn't win anything. See, real women, we will make sure that majority of his stuff is done. So you're drinking at night, he's getting drunk. And I'm like, you know that $40, $30 you could send to Hannah for something? Hannah, you should have made him send that $30 for a good cause. That's not a lot of money, y'all, but it is what it is. You should easily have told him to do that. Easily. Say, baby, when the last time you sent money to over here or over there? Baby, those kids need some new shoes. We got to take those kids' hair out. Hold on, I just got all y'all. Thank you, Keisha. Well, Miss Miller, if you was here in NC, I think I would have showed you how to drive. Because I think that's the best gift ever that somebody can give somebody is the ability to drive. Okay. So Asia wants, and she should. She should. She should. You know what? Asia shouldn't even want to need to ask him. There should not be any exchange of texting because this man know what he left in her. He left his seed in Asia, and he left his seed. That's something I never understood. I should never have to text a baby daddy to do anything. When I start have to text you, I look at you different. I really do. And there's no ands or buts about it. I look at you different because I've really truly believed that I have seen men that just take initiative and take care of their kids. And Hannah's sitting there trying to grind that crap out of this little Philip that he's a boy. He went to jail as a boy and he came out as a boy. I don't understand. She's sitting here bragging, talking about they've been together, they've been linked up together for 10 years. Hannah, you need to probably been playing with some Barbies or something. It's amazing how I see 15-year-old kids now. Like, it's amazing. Like, I see faster kids at 11 and 12. But when they get about 16 and 15, girl, they're about certain things. Like, now these little girls are about different things. I remember seeing this YouTuber. She was about 15. She did her little YouTube and stuff. Y'all remember that girl that did the Play-Doh with the doll? And she was like, now she's like had this empire of Play-Doh or slime, and she was like 15, y'all, a millionaire, playing with freaking little dolls, making dresses out of. Because I remember my daughter freaking needing to have Play-Doh in those little dolls. And I thought it was the most cutest thing ever. But Hannah was 15 years old talking to a 20 some year old, or at least an 18, 19-year-old man with kids. Hannah, you was in the stage where he was making all 10 of these kids. See, he didn't get you pregnant, y'all. And I'm going to be honest with you. He know why he couldn't get her pregnant. Because he would go down. See, he couldn't touch Hannah, but Hannah could touch him. Or she could feel like she was doing something. So he went back to the women that he could actually do something to. You got to think about that, Hannah. You're not thinking. The stuff that he didn't do to you, he did to Asia. He did to Jasmine. He did to baby mama number 4, baby mama number 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. He couldn't touch you until he got out of jail. Think about that. Or before he left. You was in the process of sitting around waiting for a man that was making babies. And you are proud to say, I'm in love with a deadbeat. You're not in love with anything other than this man because the other women don't want him. The other women ain't fighting for him. The other women had other side children with him. So it's my turn. And now he's telling the world that he's not having no kids. He don't want no more kids. You're just at the prime of your life. I remember having my first kid at 24, 25. And I wanted to settle down at 26, 28. I wanted to settle down and yay! You're at the prime of your life. And this man is thanking you because you put some noodles on his books. You became the babysitter that Jazz used to be. Think about that. I would not do another damn video with Philip and us drinking. Because that probably made that girl boil. Now, if he was just throwing $50 here, he was throwing 60, he was throwing $70 here and there to Asia. Asia probably didn't care if he got loose. She probably didn't care. But that's what real women, we make sure our man looks good. But Philip couldn't even do the basic necessities. And don't come on here talking about she's bitter because she still wants him, Philip. Don't you do it. Don't do it, do. It don't even make any sense why she would be bitter towards Philip. Now remember, Philip was the same man that came out of jail, made Asia a freaking mod. And she was sitting there deleting and all this stuff. The people that she didn't like and blocking this and blocking that. He made her mod when he first came out. Think about that, y'all. And then he flipped on her when she got to the public. Okay, she flipped. I don't think he is changed that he hasn't done that to you, Hannah. Hannah, I think you have to run to go make money or ask your mom for money when he don't have it or when y'all lacking. That is the difference. He looked like the type that he's taking over. We're looking at Chris and saying how he's taking over. Hannah, he's taking over you. I can see that, Hannah, you were most likely was a budget type of female by looking at your house. How, you look like you was taking, you had your TV, your little chairs. You look like you budgeted. You took care of what you need to take care. You paid what you got to pay for. But when he started bringing the kids, we even seen that you had food. I don't know what you got now that y'all ain't open that refrigerator though. But he moved in, it was a wrap. That's just me. That's how I look at it. And Kevin, we don't do deadbeats. girlfriends, you'll sit here and smile in people's face and smile like you're happy, knowing that this man haven't put anything on Asia's Cash App. And she does probably have the Cash App. So I'm not judging. That don't even make any sense. Why are your faces even blaster? Why are we sitting here praising Hannah for this, and this lady has to come on social media to say this man ain't doing nothing for her two kids, that he left something in her because he couldn't leave it in you because you was underage. Make that make sense. See, this is why women can't have standards, because women like Hannah will sit up here and hold this man to like a light to a candle. He's no prize. I can see if Angel's over here just, you know, acting reckless. I haven't seen her with him and out of her mouth. I could see if Asia was doing Olivia, but she's not. She's not. She might be on people's chat, but no woman should ever have to go so far to get attention for a man to take care of his kid. And no woman should ever be comfortable with moaning and groaning and playing under somebody's sheets because this man is, you thinking you're winning. And that's what makes me wonder if anybody in these other ladies' lives coached them. How a man's supposed to treat you, how a man's supposed to handle home, how, and I am so, even with my real father and my stepdad, aka dad, um, they had a certain level of taking care of home. Yeah, my dad probably couldn't give me $1 million on my child support, but he did it. Whatever the courts told him he had to pay, he did it. If I needed something, I don't think I would have been too shy from getting it. My dad, aka stepdad, he learned how to take care of home with us, and he wasn't afraid of it. Now, he didn't have any other kids other than what my mom brought to the table. But I say that his other kids is his stepchildren. And I'm not lacking on anything on my side. No matter if the dad's there or the dad's there or they're not, my kids are not lacking. That tells you a lot. My dad didn't say, "Oh, your mama got it." We never did not have a roof over our head. Maybe one time, okay? We was in the military and we stayed in a hotel for a month. But that's it. We never went to bed hungry. That's real talk. And just me thinking about it, it looked like, and Asia, I'm sorry, Asia should never have to do this. Well, Ebony, she's not going to run away because it's a competition. Mentally, when somebody is in your life for that long and they're speaking stupidness in you, like I can see if Philip came out and I would probably very, very much extremely respect him if He stayed at his two jobs, y'all, and I'm not lying to you. After that Vegas trip, he was laying on her couch, eating bacon sandwiches, talking about, hey guys, what y'all doing? Nigga, you got jelly on this white couch. I said what I said. I would respect him a little bit more if I didn't see him going to Google. Go, my boyfriend's, I'm taking my boyfriend to work day. I would respect him a little bit more. Because, hey guys, my boyfriend dropped off lunch from me. Not him sitting there eating the snacks at my job and playing the video games at my job while he needs to be at his own damn job paying for all these 10 kids he has. See, I will respect him a little bit more. And I think I will have a little bit of more leniency towards Hannah, but I don't. She's using these kids just like Jasmine's using the kids. When her and Philip, for some high reason, Philip stays on that phone, y'all. So I always have something about a man staying on the phone doing a date night. Oh, girl. If a man reach over to the phone, I'm walking out the door. And I mean that. Because what is more important? Now, if you have some kids and you got to take care of them, I understand that. But sometimes these men don't be doing checking up on their children. And y'all can't tell me that video Philip was checking on his children. On Real Talk, he was not checking on none of his kids. So who he's been on the phone with while y'all recording and he's shooting his drunk and taking a shot, just be mindful. You was with him for 10 years while he had 3 kids out and he was brewing for more kids. He was brewing 6 other kids while y'all was together for 10 years. Let that sink in. She's not going to run Ebony. She's not. Because she's winning. Because she has the man that these other women couldn't keep. That's what her mind is. So, Hannah, you better get you a good job if you have this behavior. YouTube ain't going to do it. And y'all, and I'm being real. How long y'all think YouTube is going to pay people, just random people, to put videos up? How long? No matter if you got 1,000, you got 10,000. How long? Because Peach over there is working like a runaway slave trying to get her numbers. The girl literally is cleaning the toilet with her bare hands. Now, she says she's been doing it for years. Okay. But she's struggling. She tells people that we all know that Peach pays the bills. She has to tell the people that her husband suddenly now can pay all the bills and she has to cook and clean. If that's not struggling, I don't know what to tell you. Jazz over there running out of ideas. Chrissy got like a full-time job. These people, it's hard. You get paid once a month. You better have a good month. But again, if you chopped off almost 15,000 employees without thinking, what y'all think they're going to do with YouTube? They can be right now sitting on a board meeting talking about, let's start cleaning out who we pay every month. Then you're gonna start seeing videos on YouTube like I didn't get my check this month because A B C D E F G. They never thought about that. Just like the people in Google that people are making fun of, talking about, well, I guess it's a good time for you to learn welding. People don't think like that. So YouTube should not be like, ding, I want to be a rich off of YouTube. I want to make this money and stay at home. Never. Now, if I could do it, like if I was in Pete's situation with 30K a month, baby, I'll be in somebody's college during the time I don't have to vlog. I'm going to be a vagina doctor. That's what I'll be working for. No, I'll be an astronaut. No, I'm doing the I'm going to school to be a farmer. That's what I will do. I'm not betting on anything that they can take away tomorrow. And that's about all our options. There's jobs right now that's saying cashiers jobs at local Dollar Trees is about to be slim. Oh, well, we can afford $1 million loss, but it's cheaper than $1 million loss a month is cheaper than our compensations we have to pay out if when our employees, you know, decide to hurt themselves. If somebody wants to shoot up or rob the store with, good luck. It's more money that I don't have to pay for insurance for the people in my store that I have to pay for. That's what people are looking at now. And that's a sad reality. So I would never bet on YouTube. Even though I would mind getting $200 a month for YouTube, I don't think that's not a bad gig for anybody. Yeah, I can come on here every 4 days and talk crap and be mad and be ignorant. But be honest with you, you don't want that to be your livelihood. So Hannah, if you're not going to run, you know now you have to take care of that man. You have to take care of that man because you're happy to have him. And be honest with you, I would not be loss of words if Philip gets somebody pregnant besides you, Hannah. Because be honest with you, you was his option. You was his better option. That he don't have to live off his mama. He didn't like his mama's rules. So why not shack up with this woman that I don't have any rules and I can lay pipe to her whenever I want to? That's not a life I really want. But she's available. All I have to do is give her pipe. And you was okay with getting the pipe. Because if we go back to that Vegas trip, he's the one that's fucking me at night. Y'all remember that? So get off his DMs, his IGs, and his. Yeah, you said that. He know that. You was content with that. That is sick. Imagine preying on you since you was 15 years old. And all the thing you can say is, that's all you can say. Yeah, I have to bounce. I'm done ranting. I'll rant some more tomorrow. But thank y'all for the encouragement words because teenagers, it is a teenage stage, but sometimes y'all, it is what it is, y'all. And it does break your heart that your little girl is not your little girl. And it breaks your heart. But I think she might, my son watch my channel, y'all. He does. Don't be coming for me. He gives me my thumbs up. Thank you to do. No, but I'm gonna leave this to you. It's never too late to reevaluate yourself as a parent. It's never too late. And it's okay to still stay stern in the meantime. Don't allow this, and this is just me, I had to realize that. Don't allow this to make you feel like you need to be completely a friend or to win your friendship back. That is not the goal of, the stage. Um, you have to stand strong. All right. So anybody else is going through teens or problems with their teens, it's not the end of the world. Because trust me, I think my parents had it worse than me. Okay. And they had it worse. Because I was like, I always told y'all I was probably I was a problem child. Not in a bad way, didn't disrespect them, but I did push buttons, okay? Just and I see that every day with my son English. So today, I think yeah. Yeah. And my mom, she told me I was a sourpuss as well. Like, no, just leave me alone. And at the time, I used to always have a phone line. Like we had a landline. So I stayed on a landline majority of my teen life. Okay. Like, and I did not want to get off because I didn't want to really talk to my parents because my parents didn't understand that what I was going through, get over it. They basically told me to get over it, but it wasn't what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that I was a champion and I get that $1 million in my bank account so I can go ball like chair from Clueless. But they didn't do that. So now I'm stuck. Okay. Thank you, parents. Thank you. Okay. But y'all have a beautiful night and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.